I did not realize that TV was on. Oh my goodness. Hi everybody, welcome back. And today I have things I hate about the subculture itself. So let's get in. I am not biased, but I really have an issue on this one. The recognition of the artist Marilyn Manson. I don't know how to approach this situation, and I could make a whole other video on this. But it's just, I don't think he falls under the actual category himself. He would fit under industrial and a metal and a shock rock act. And I'm not trying to be a smart aleck and say that, but I'm saying this on the point where he's probably done some horrific things. I don't know if it's true, the allegations against him. And I don't know if we need to support him or not support him in that matter. He did lose in the court case, and there may or may not have been a substantial amount of evidence as to why he had lost the court case, but that situation being the reason. Okay, this is probably the most famous issue, posers versus the elitists versus the actual goths. That is the issue that drives me the most crazy. If you were new, you are not a poser. If you're styling, but you're not interested in the actual subculture itself, then I don't think it would be fair to call yourself a goth. But at the same time, I don't want to call anybody anything and get involved in a needless situation. There is more to life than calling someone one word out of both parties on the spectrum. It's no big deal what someone is or isn't, or how they choose to express themselves or not express themselves. Oh, I'm wearing color. You're not goth enough. Or, oh, why are you dressed like that? You know, that's an issue for a whole other issue. But for crying out loud, this needs to stop. And my video is about to end, but just be kind to each other. This was just a rant video. I just wanted to say we've come so far since the late 80s and the 90s when the subculture started. And we're making progress. I mean, things are getting better. It's becoming more widely accepted. We still have some issues where we're not accepted. And we're getting there. Definitely getting there. Just be kind, and people see how good we actually are. And we'll be accepted one day, probably. If not, people don't know that strange is actually some of the best things you can find. So that was all I have for this. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you later.